Now on CoastTV News.
Signal strength on its way. Milton has long had cellular issues and why that could be resolved later this year. Rules for school boards. We look at several bills in the Delaware General Assembly that set requirements for leaders in the state's school districts.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Elisa Weber and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. Our top story this morning: the Delaware State House has passed the End of Life Options Act. This allows medical assisted death for terminally ill patients with 6 months or life left to live. You might remember a similar bill passed through both chambers of the General Assembly last year, but was vetoed by then Governor John Carney. The bill now heads to the Senate. And this just in: with less than 2 months from Delaware's school board elections, several bills were introduced on Tuesday in the General Assembly dealing with rules for board members. House Bill 77, co-sponsored by Rehoboth Beach Democrat Claire Schneider Hall, requires school board members to be trained on the Freedom of Information Act and the State Employees Code of Conduct. Bill 82 deals with residency. Candidates must live in the school district they are attempting to serve. And in House Bill 82, a person can not be appointed to fill a vacancy unless a background check has been completed. All of these bills are expected to receive a hearing in the House Education Committee in the upcoming weeks. And tonight, the Lewis Planning Commission could move a plan forward to the City Council. It deals with businesses operated out of a home, and here are some of the recommendations that are expected to be reviewed. No changes to the character or exterior of the home, no medical clinics or nursing care facilities. Hours of operations will be between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. This is one of several agenda items for that meeting scheduled at 6:30 tonight. We are now taking a live look outside at Rehoboth Beach, and our first alert meteorologist, Bob Trahey, is going to join us. Bob, that is a beautiful sunny day out there on the beach. A little chilly this morning. What's it like now?
Well, not too shabby for the last day of winter, Elisa, and right now, still seeing lots of blue skies. We started the day frosty inland areas, but a big warm-up. We're surging through the 50s right now, 63 already in Seaford, 59 in Redden, 58 in Delmar. But you're cooler at the beaches with an onshore flow, 48 in Rehoboth, 50 right now in Bethany Beach. And you can see that easterly wind. That will keep you a little cooler into the afternoon, and a light wind inland. But I think inland we are warming up. As we're looking at the visible satellite picture, crystal clear out there right now. We've got some clouds to the east and we've got high pressure right over the top of us, and that is keeping us quiet and sunny. And we're seeing some high clouds building in from the west, and as this high slides offshore today, we'll see some of those clouds building in this afternoon. But at noon on Futurecast, warming into the low to mid 60s inland areas, cooler at the beaches. 2 p.m. 40s around 50 in Bethany Beach, 52 in Rehoboth, but 65 in Seaford, 63 in Georgetown, and 65 in Delmar. I think we'll see some of those high clouds as we go into the late afternoon and into the evening hours. So your day part forecast, not too bad for the end of winter with mid 60s, cooler at the beaches. Spring arrives early tomorrow, and with that, mild, breezy, and kind of wet too. I'll have much more on the forecast heading into spring coming up a little bit later on.
Thank you, Bob. Happening today, plans continue to be worked on for an area in Milford called Deep Branch Park. Those plans will be reviewed by the Sussex County Planning and Zoning Commission. Milford wants to transform this 19.4-acre parcel into a park on Rehoboth Boulevard. Some ideas for it include playgrounds, pickleball courts, and walking trails. The commission meeting takes place tonight at 5 p.m. Also today, we are expected to get a look at a project almost 2 years in the making. Milford and Slaughter Beach have been working together to connect the two communities. Officials want to build a bicycle and walking pathway on Route 1. An open house will highlight that project and some of the alternatives being considered to connect the two areas. This is happening at the Milford Public Works facility. And this is good news for Miltonians. Cell service is going to get better. Verizon confirms it will begin expanding this summer with plans for a new tower. That should be done by the end of the year. It welcomes news for locals who say the cell service here has not been so great.
Sometimes Verizon, yeah. If I have friends come over, if they're Verizon, they'll come over and they'll be like, hey, what's your Wi-Fi password? And I'll be like, all right, yeah, here it is, I get it. It's a little bit, it could be better.
Verizon says, quote, "We know Delaware relies on Verizon. While working with local leaders to help deliver the network performance our customers expect and deserve, our expansion in Milton will greatly improve customers' network experience," end quote. And the company expects work to start this summer and be completed by the end of the year. And we are now taking a live look at the White House. President Trump is speaking out about what he calls a very good and productive call with Russian President Putin. and their agreement to an immediate ceasefire on energy assets in Ukraine. It's important to note that Ukrainian President Zelensky was not a part of these conversations, and he says he wants more details. NBC's Alice Barr shows us how the president's push to end the war in Ukraine comes as the fragile ceasefire in the Middle East has been fractured with a string of Israeli military strikes in Gaza.
President Trump in a new Fox News interview touting his nearly 2-hour phone call with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
Talked about a lot of things and toward getting it to peace.
Saying they have a very good relationship.
Putin actually said to me, if you're my friend, I'd hate to see you as my enemy.
President Putin agreed to stop attacking energy infrastructure targets in Ukraine for 30 days, in what the White House calls a first step toward the full ceasefire that Ukraine already agreed to.
Буде часу президента Трампа.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky saying he supports any proposal to end the war on his country, but needs more information and does not trust Putin. That, as the Kremlin said, it has a key condition, that foreign military aid and intelligence to Ukraine be cut off.
And we didn't talk about aid, actually. We didn't talk about aid at all.
It all comes after violence exploded once again in the Middle East, with Israel resuming airstrikes on Hamas targets in Gaza, killing hundreds, according to the Hamas-run health ministry. Negotiations had stalled for the next phase of a fragile ceasefire deal, Israel blaming Hamas for rejecting proposals from a Trump administration envoy.
Hamas refused offer after offer to release our hostages,
and citing indications that Hamas militants were trying to rearm. The renewed fighting raising new fears for the family of American-Israeli hostage Idan Alexander.
Any military action will put remaining hostages in danger. No question about it.
The Trump administration standing with Israel amid escalating global tensions. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Developing news, the 2 American astronauts who spent more than 9 months in space are finally back on Earth safe and sound. The group of 4, known as Crew 9, successfully splashed down in their SpaceX Dragon capsule just before 6 p.m. Eastern Time Tuesday off the coast of Florida near Tallahassee. The crew of astronauts will now travel to Houston for a full medical evaluation. And coming up after the break, Dairy Development Review will tell you how one proposed project could be steps away from a final approval tonight in Lewis.
Come out to the Race for Open Space 5K in Willis at George H.P. Smith Park on Saturday, April 5th at 9 a.m. Have fun with a 5K run and 1-mile walk with refreshments from Lloyd's Market and other local businesses, plus T-shirts and free health care awareness by BB Hospital. Proceeds go to support the permanent preservation of 4th Street Preserve, a 30-acre forested property for wildlife and native plants featuring minimal impact walking trails. Register for the race at osalewis.org.
You need to lose weight, but you hate lugging out that big blender for a healthy shake. Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with my Bionic Blade, the new handheld blender that's rechargeable, so you can make a fast, healthy shake anywhere. Designed like this shake bottle you take to the gym, it has the motor and blades built right into the lid. Bionic Blade quickly creates smooth drinks just like the big blenders. But this is portable, so you can make a shake anywhere. Make pina coladas right by poolside. Even grind coffee beans and make a quick, refreshing iced coffee pick-me-up on the go.
Get the Bionic Blade for just $29.99 and we'll even ship it to you free. But wait, order now and get 2 sipping lids, a second large blender container, plus the sports lid, yours free. You'll get this entire portable blending system for just $29.99. Call or click now.
To order, call 1-800-709-7148 or go to buybionicblade.com. So call 1-800-709-7148 or you can order online at buybionicblade.com.
Tonight, catch the 3rd annual Coach Who Makes a Difference special, presented by Preston Automotive Group. See us honor 3 local coaches who have made a difference in their communities with their selfless efforts. A 10-time state champion, a 20-year girls basketball and soccer coach, and a first-year field hockey coach. Continue your support for local teams with big dreams only on the Delmarva Sports Network. Watch tonight at 8 p.m. on DSN.
Bringing stuff to people at home that will change their lives or change the lives of the community is important. And while it's nice when we talk about the big national stories, the reason we're here is to connect people with what's going on right on Delmarva, and it's a very interesting community. It's not like a lot of other places, so you need that connection.
Coast TV, our community, your news, where every story hits close to home.
Happening today, the Lewis Planning Commission is set to reveal the final subdivision plans for a proposed development called Roosevelt Landing. The 8 single-family lots will be located on Pilot Town Road. And more than 100 years ago, dating all the way back to 1919, the land became home to the Lewis Dairy. Before the past several years, that building has been empty, and the property looks like what you're seeing on your screen. Some people who live nearby say they are sad to see the dairy go, but also they're fine with the development being this size.
At least that's small, you know, not going to create that much traffic, and not like some of the larger building areas. I hated to see the dairy leave, really, because it's been there, had been there for so long, but, you know, everything changes.
And the Planning Commission could issue a recommendation to the mayor and council meeting tonight, who will then hold a public hearing and make a final decision on that subdivision plan. And if you're having a rough week, you can cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from Coast TV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. You can sign up right now for free at coasttv.com and get your weekly dose of joy directly to your inbox on Friday.
I think we're all feeling pretty good about this beautiful weather this last day of winter. Not too shabby. 60 in Laurel on the Tendall's Casual Furniture Cam, warming well into the 60s this afternoon. We had the frosty start. The last morning of winter this morning was a cold one, but we're warming up as spring arrives tomorrow at 5:01 a.m. And with that, breezy and mild with some late day showers. Congratulations to Walter McNair from Cambridge. He has a new umbrella from Paul Davis and Coast TV. I'll have the latest on our winter to spring forecast coming up after the break.
Oh, look over here!
Okay, we'll get that.
I really want some lemons.
Okay. Hey, what's up?
Shoes for every beginning. Shoes for everyone. Shoe Department and Shoe Show.
Can be a dad? Yes.
Stay tuned to get a free automatic toilet bowl cleaner from Mermaid. Your sink stopper's broken, and fixing a drain is a pain. Introducing Mermaid Drain Magic, the instant solution to most broken drains. Just remove and replace. In seconds, you can fill and drain with a simple press of a button. Drain Magic makes replacing your old, broken, rusty, even missing sink stoppers fast and easy. Drain Magic's anti-clogging basket helps prevent clogs in your sink, catching hair, food, even jewelry. Made with brass and chrome and a silicone gasket, it creates a watertight seal. Order your Mermaid Drain Magic today for only $19.99 and get a Mermaid toilet bowl cleaner absolutely free. Drop it in the tank for up to 3 months of cleaning. But wait, this could be your last chance to get Drain Magic at this low price with free toilet bowl cleaner. There's a strict limit of 3, so order now.
Call 1-800-944-6857 or visit GetDrainMagic.com. So call 1-800-944-6857 or visit GetDrainMagic.com now.
Water, nature's ultimate cleaner. We drink it, we bathe in it. Think water, think steam, think clean. Now harness the power of water with the H2O X5 5-in-1 steam cleaning system.
I'm so impressed with the X5.
It's an all-in-one product. I can use it throughout my entire house.
It's cleaning, it's sanitizing, there's no chemicals in it. It's just steam.
This is unbelievable. There is no more odor.
You could spend over $500 to purchase the products that the X5 5-in-1 Miracle replaces. Order your H2O X5 steam cleaning system, a $500 value, for just 4 easy payments of $43. Order now and we'll upgrade your X5 package. We'll add a 6th mode with a dusting and polishing wand. Valued at over $30, this extra bonus attachment makes your H2O X5 the H2O X6. That means your 10-piece system becomes a 12-piece system at no extra cost to you. All for just 3 easy payments of $43. Call or click right now.
Today is the last full day of winter. It certainly felt like it this morning with frosty conditions, temperatures around freezing, but a nice recovery, a big warm up. 61 in Lewis right now on the tunnel and Razor Cam, a light wind coming off the ocean, and that will keep you a little cooler at the beaches. So really much of the day you're in the 50s to lower 60s, but inland much warmer. And tomorrow signals the spring equinox. Yes, spring arrives during the morning show. All right, tomorrow morning at 5:01 a.m. That's the beginning of spring. Roughly 12 hours of daylight and nighttime, pretty much equal as we go through spring tomorrow. And it will be feeling like spring for sure. Today, 64 inland areas, cooler 50s at the beaches, up to 67 as spring arrives tomorrow. Average high now is 55, 54 windy on Friday, and then we warm it up to 64 on Saturday. And then by Sunday, we're back to 54 degrees. Temperatures now warming up nicely, especially inland areas, 59 in Georgetown, 60 in Milton, 64 already in Seaford, 59 in Salisbury, but the proximity to the coast, you are cool. 49 in Rehoboth, 50 Bethany Beach, and 52 in Ocean City as we have an onshore flow here, and that will keep you a little cooler into the afternoon hours. But all in all, just a light wind into this afternoon as we're seeing nothing but clear skies on the visible satellite picture. A gorgeous end to winter for sure, as we've got high pressure over the top of us. We've got some clouds offshore. Those will stay there, but we're looking at clear skies over the top of us. Some high clouds are building in through the Ohio Valley right now, and this high will start to slide offshore, and then eventually our flow turns more out of the south and will increase those clouds this afternoon. In the meantime, it's a full-blown blizzard across the plains, and they're looking at really heavy snow from Omaha near Minneapolis right now. That's on the cold side. This is a big wind maker, so as this moves to the north and east, we'll get into some of the wind, and eventually a cold front will swing through tomorrow evening and bring us a chance of showers, some heavier at times. And this afternoon, we're warming up quickly, maybe as warm as 66 in Delmar, 67 in Salisbury, but much of the coast staying in the 50s with low to mid 60s along the 113 corridor. Then through the overnight, here come the clouds, and that'll keep temperatures up. So by tomorrow morning, a southerly breeze, maybe even a little bit of fog and drizzle too as we head out the door, and then mostly cloudy tomorrow, getting breezy and pretty mild, mid to upper 60s inland, and then 50s and 60s at the coast. Then we're watching those showers building in with that front tomorrow evening. Could see periods of heavy rain at times and maybe a rumble of thunder, and those showers still hanging around through about 10 o'clock, and then behind it a strong cold front comes through. We clear out the clouds Friday morning, and it's cold. Temperatures in the 30s and very windy conditions on Friday. By the afternoon we're into the 50s, but feeling much colder with the wind as it's turning in out of the south tomorrow afternoon, gusting over 30 miles per hour. Then as that front comes through on Friday, we're seeing gusts 35 to maybe 40 miles per hour, so you're going to want to have to secure those outdoor items for sure, and still very windy into the afternoon. As far as rain amounts, not all that impressive, maybe about 1/1500ths to about a third of an inch of rain as that system moves through tomorrow evening into Friday morning. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. 64 today, mostly sunny skies, a beautiful end to winter, and then spring arrives with increasing clouds, maybe a little foggy in the morning, 67 with the late day showers, and then windy and cooler on Friday, 54, 64 on Saturday, maybe a few sprinkles, 54 on Sunday, and then some more spring showers Monday with a high of 64. Tuesday right now looking partly cloudy with a high of 61.
Thank you, Bob. And coming up tonight on DSN, your game of the night at 7:30. It's actually a DSN special, the 2024 Coach Who Makes a Difference. Then at 8 p.m., Cape Henlopen hosts St. Mark's in baseball. And as always, at 10:30, tune in for the final score. And here's a look at what's coming up this afternoon on Coast Life at 4.
Delmarva, we have a great Coast Life coming up for you today. We're going to be talking to the Delaware Community Foundation about taxes. And even though April is right around the corner, we're actually looking at some of the things you can do right now to help for next year's taxes. Plus, there's going to be a little bit of hockey. Dover Police FOP Lodge 15 hockey team taking on the Delmarva Warriors. It's all for a good cause, and you'll get the full story here on Coast Life.
On August 1st of 1924, my great-grandfather, Samuel E. Shockley, met in Willards with a small group of men.
The only way that they could allocate capital through this area of Wicomico County was to build a bank.
They wanted a bank that could be used by the common man.
It's really rewarding to hear a customer who comes in and says, you know, your grandfather gave me my first loan.
It will not be about machines, computers, cell phones. Banking will always be about people.
It's the incredible Red Dog, the amazing universal socket tool that fits, grips, and tightens virtually any fastener. Look at all the different sizes and shapes, nuts, bolts, and screws. Any head will do. Red Dog grabs on tight and locks into place fast. It replaces hundreds of different tools, yet it's smaller than a battery. 54 telescoping steel pins mold around any object. Then, up to 150 pounds of torque knock out rusted fasteners. You can get Red Dog for just $19.99. Breaking news: Red Dog may be discontinued. Due to supply chain shortages, Red Dog is stopping manufacturing immediately. There's a strict limit of 3 per order while supplies last. Order now.
Call 1-800-519-7208. That's 1-800-519-7208 or visit byreddog.com. Call 1-800-519-7208 now.
Every community has stories that warm the heart. Stories of kindness, resilience, and the people who make Delmarva special. Every Thursday, Coastal Connections brings you the moments that inspire, the neighbors who give back, and the joy that brings us together. Because when we share good news, we grow stronger as a community. Coastal Connections, Thursday on CoastTV News, sponsored by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Coming up, Drew's got Stanley Tucci.
Mr. Tucci,
Yes.
you have so much swagger.
Do I?
Wednesday at noon on CoastTV.
Congratulations to the Cambridge South Dorchester Vikings for winning the MPSSAA Class 1A Boys Basketball Championship. Local teams, big dreams.
Next Jeopardy! Can 3-game champ Alex DeFrank clear $100,000?
Real-time Jeopardy drama.
Wednesday at 7:30 on CoastTV.
Several coastal communities are preparing for the summer season, and the Ocean City Police Department is hiring seasonal public safety officers. OCPD says some of the duties include parking enforcement, patrol, and traffic control, and applicants must have a valid driver's license and a GED. People can submit applications online. And the Millsboro Police Department is now accepting applications for the 2025 Fall Academy class. A physical and written test will be held on Tuesday, March 25th and Wednesday, April 16th at 9 a.m. at the Millsboro Middle School. Applications can be submitted before taking that test, and the application can be found on the department's website. CoastTV will be right back.
Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today.
Michael Anderson of Anderson Wealth Management has the strategies you need to help plan your retirement. Catch Wise Money right here on WRDE.
Transform your home with Coastline Sunrooms and Awnings. Collectively, with over 40 years experience, our expert team has been designing porch enclosures, sunrooms, and awnings that bring comfort and style to your home.
Whether you're looking for protection from the sun or extra living space, we're here to help. Call now to schedule a no-obligation design. We are offering a free electric recessed fireplace with your sunroom purchase, or get a free upgrade to a motorized awning with an awning purchase. Coastline Sunrooms and Awnings. We show up.
Do you have stains in your carpet that won't come out? You need Horsepower Bullshot, the all-new hands-free carpet cleaner and deodorizer. Just spray, and the stain and odor go away. Got pet messes? This black light shows a urine stain is gone in just seconds. The advanced foam action formula penetrates deep to emulsify and neutralize stains and odors. It erases blood stains, makeup, juice, coffee, and more. For older and tougher stains, just give it a little rub and watch as Bullshot works its magic. Red wine spills? They're no problem for Bullshot. And watch up close as burnt bacon grease stains are obliterated right before your very eyes. Get Horsepower Bullshot for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs, this may be your last chance to get yours. And there's a strict limit of 3 at this low, low price. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-693-6210 or visit bybullshot.com. So call 1-800-693-6210 or visit bybullshot.com now.
Transport your taste buds to Italy without leaving town at Two Meatballs Ristorante. Enjoy a cozy atmosphere with a symphony of flavors in every bite. Indulge yourself with our assortment of Italian entrees or satisfy your cravings with our finely crafted brick oven pizzas, all made with fresh ingredients. Get your favorites delivered, hot and fresh. Sign up for our free VIP program for discounts and weekly specials, plus get 10% off your first online order. Two Meatballs Ristorante, located behind the Wawa in Long Neck.
Congratulations to the Cambridge South Dorchester Vikings for winning the MPSSAA Class 1A Boys Basketball Championship. Local teams, big dreams. Home at last.
Undocking confirmed.
Their first day back on planet Earth. Next, Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
Right now, a small group of protesters are making noise against animal agriculture. After the start of demonstrations on Tuesday, the group called Action Everywhere, or DXE, will continue to set up outside Purdue's headquarters near Salisbury this week. DXE is protesting alleged animal abuse at Purdue subsidiary in North California, but a Purdue spokesperson says the group's allegations are false and that Purdue has been a leader in animal welfare.
Weather-wise, we couldn't ask for a better end to winter. No snow, no really big cold air. 52 in Ocean View. Seeing a few high wispy clouds. You'll be warming into the mid-50s. Inland areas into the 60s as we transition from winter into spring, and spring starting mild, some late day showers, then very windy for Friday. Right now, the weekend not looking too bad. Call the Coast TV First Alert weather phone. The number is 443-880-9100 for your latest forecast. Sponsored by Brockstead, Mandalis, Federico. Your changeable 10-day forecast is coming up next.
Okay, we'll get that. I really want some lemons.
Okay.
Birthday to you. Hey, what's up?
Shoes for every beginning. Shoes for everyone. Shoe Department and Shoe Show.
Can be a dad?
Yes.
Spring cleaning is simple with a mold-resistant, easy-to-maintain tub and shower from Coastal Bath Company. With countless 5-star reviews, you know you're in good hands.
The acrylic in the bathroom holds up as advertised.
It's easy to maintain. It's easy to clean.
I highly recommend Coastal Bath. They do an awesome job.
Enjoy 18 months of no payments and no interest, plus $1,500 off your new bathroom remodel.
Don't wait. Call Coastal Bath today. Local and family owned. Coastal Bath.
Who wants to drag out a bulky vacuum? Introducing Horsepower Duck, a super compact vac with ultra-powerful suction. Clean up that mess in the kitchen, the spill on the sofa, even sawdust in the workshop. Just duck it up. The compact design can reach the tightest places, so store it in any drawer where it's always at your fingertips. You can even store it in your glove box for the ultimate car vac. The HEPA filter helps remove dust and allergens. Plus, it dumps out with ease, so it's ready to clean again. Get the Horsepower Duck hand vac for just $39.99. Order right now and we'll upgrade you to the Duck Pro package, a $30 value, yours free. You get the bendable tube, the crevice nozzle, and the soft brush nozzle, but supplies are limited, so there's a strict limit of 3 ducks per order. This may be your last chance to get yours at this low price, so don't delay. Duck it up today.
Call 1-800-581-3085 or visit duckback.com. So call 1-800-581-3085 or visit duckback.com now.
The Eagles at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Our 5 finalists are Patty from Salisbury, Rob from Ocean Pines, Alicia from Salisbury, JR from Selbyville, Forrest from Bowers Beach. Come out and cheer on your favorite March 22nd at Crawl Street Tavern in Ocean City.
Through the window, I seen a pile of dogs.
A canine encounter.
She was shaking and afraid.
But this outcome
This was the most exciting thing that happened.
was different.
Oh, the puppies are adorable. You want to see a picture of the puppies?
Sure. Oh, they did turn out cute.
Next, Judge Judy.
Wednesday at 2 on Coast TV.
A perfect ending to winter this afternoon, seeing lots of sunshine out there and temperatures warming nicely. Inland areas mid-60s. I think at the beaches we're pretty much stuck in the 50s. Winds light out of the southeast. Then tonight increasing clouds. Could see some fog or drizzle as spring arrives tomorrow morning at 5:01 a.m. Here's your Paul Davis 10-day forecast. 67 becoming breezy. Showers later in the day into early Friday. And then Friday windy and much colder. 54 for the weekend. 64 on Saturday. Maybe a few few showers, and then cooler on Sunday, but remaining dry. A few more showers on Monday with 60s Monday and Tuesday, then cooling into the 50s after that. Maybe some showers again by Friday. Looking like spring on that 10-day, Elisa.
Hey, Bob, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Don't forget to join us for Coast TV News at 5 later this afternoon. Have a great day.